Hi Pisces, welcome to your bonus read for the week. I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and why they're being distant with you. I'm going to pull 3 cards to start, clarify each card to give us some more insight. At the end of your reading, I'm going to pull 3 messages plus 1 bonus message from this person from the Hidden Truth Oracle deck, and these are going to be things that they are holding back from telling you. Now, this is a general reading and it may not resonate for everyone. If it resonates for you, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel as it helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. Now, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump right in for Pisces. Show me why the person on Pisces' mind is being distant with them. Okay. At the bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords, the Emperor, the King of Pentacles. They're really upset with you. And so they are fleeing, like trying to not engage with any drama. They feel it's best to put some boundaries between the two of you, and that they're going to focus more on their money. They're going to focus more on work. And they're like, I'm fine. But yet they're upset with you. And in the middle of it all are the boundaries that they put in place. Like, they're not changing their mind here. The Hanged Man, I feel like they're giving themselves some time for reflection. They feel like they got themselves in a situation here, the both of you. They feel like you procrastinate on something. And that's what's really frustrating them, that procrastination, them having to wait and wait and wait. Like, you won't give them an answer about something, and it's very frustrating them. So they're like, okay, fine. Then I'm just going to let you know that I'm not going to do that. I'm going to focus on me. So again, that Knight of Swords, the Emperor, and the King of Pentacles. I had your energy come out with the Hanged Man. I also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries energy, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy. Let's go ahead and clarify that Knight of Swords. They're mad because you started to show feelings for them, and then they feel like you acted reckless with the feelings that were shown. And not only that, they put their heart out there to you, and then they feel like you didn't take them serious. The High Priestess is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, we have the Page of Cups, but we also have the Page of Wands, which came out in a 50-50 energy. They feel like you treated them cheap whenever you acted like you really cared for them, and they didn't like that. They have this knowing, like their intuition was telling them that you weren't really serious about your feelings over time, especially when that Page of Wands came out in a 50-50 energy. And that they keep waiting for the feelings to grow, and that they're not. They feel that they put their feelings out there to you. They're falling in love with you, or they were falling in love with you, and they feel like you were reckless with their heart and with their feelings here, and it really hurt them. And so the best thing for them to do was to quickly move on in a different direction, so that way they don't show you how mad they are. They might have told you, because they are pretty upset about the situation, but they're running away from dealing with it, and they'd rather put that distance, which is the boundaries between the two of you, you know, putting that distance between the two of you. I have your energy that comes out, as well as Scorpio and Cancer. I also have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that comes out. Let's go ahead and clarify the Emperor. We have 2 cards again. They waited for you to show up, and they feel like their eyes are wide open on this situation, you know, waiting for you to be ready for the next chapter, but and they even waited trying to give you a second chance to redeem yourself here, and they feel like it just did not get to that point. And so we have the Three of Wands and the Judgment card. So they're turning their back on this second chance of giving you any other chance after this point and closing this chapter here. But they were really hoping that you were going to want to take the next step with them, and they're tired of waiting for you to take the next step with them. So I do have Scorpio energy as well as Capricorn and also Aries energy that comes out here. Let's go ahead and clarify that King of Pentacles. Again, 2 more cards. This person is very expressive in this reading here because they want you to know this is why they're distancing themselves from you, that there is no second chance. This is over. They're going through this rebirth of I'm going to take care of me. They're working really hard not to think about you, okay? And they just don't want you to know that they think about you in any way or that this bothers them in any way. We have the 8 of Pentacles as well as the Moon that came out as clarification for that King of Pentacles. So their work is what they're focused on here. They feel like this was all an illusion when it came to you because things did not get past a certain point, that their feelings were not taken into consideration, that they feel like they were treated like a joke, and they didn't like that. So they decided, you know what, if you don't want to move at the same pace as me, then maybe we're not on the same page of what we want together here. I get that they do miss you though, but they keep themselves busy to forget that, to try not to think about you, to just stay focused here. The Ace of Cups, they're really focused on more self-love and care for them, so that way they can get over this. They're like, I'm just gonna do for me and not worry about Pisces. But they do still think about you because it does affect them. It does hurt them that they feel you two are not on the same page of what they wanted in love and what you wanted in love. So I do have Virgo energy as well as your energy that comes out, and also Cancer and Scorpio. Let's go ahead and get some messages. What is this person holding back from telling Pisces? At the bottom of the deck, I want to feel that way again. You really showed them that things can feel really good. But again, you two were not on the same page because this person, you might love this person or have love for this person or really like them, but they love you unconditionally. They would do anything for you, and they feel like their feelings became a joke in some way, or it was not, they were constantly waiting for you to make a decision. Also, when they shared their feelings with you, you didn't reciprocate them right away. And there's nothing wrong with that. It probably caught you off guard. You know, like, oh, wow, okay. Like you knew, but you were also like, I didn't know what was going to happen right now. But they took that as, oh my gosh, you didn't say anything when I said I love you or how I feel about you, and that makes me look foolish and like I'm a joke. So it's time for me to heal now, and that's why, you know, they've put that distance between the two of you, because they feel that you two are not on the same page and that you don't want the same thing as them, that you don't love them the same way they love you. And they're just going to heal from this situation, like moving on. And you speak to me through music. So they definitely, you know, they've even had dreams about you, Pisces, but they try to just keep themselves busy. You know, you speak to them through music and then they just consume themselves with work so that way they can kind of drown out the noise of that energetic connection that they have to you. So I hope that you can forgive me one day, especially since they're, you know, moving on and just creating that distance between the two of you where they are not going backwards. So Pisces, this is what I have for you. If it resonates with your situation, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.